Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Ann. And Ann writes from Nutley, New Jersey. And Ann writes, there are so many improvements we can make on our home. I don't know where to start. What do you think? Well, and one way to narrow your home improvement choices is to eliminate the choices that don't add value to your home or don't add much value to your home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 home improvements that don't really add much value to your home. And the first is a swimming pool. So unless you live in a really hot place that's hot most of the year, a swimming pool is really not going to add much value to a home. And the cost to install a new swimming pool, the average cost is over $40,000. And the ongoing annual maintenance for a swimming pool can be as high as $4,000 or $5,000 a year. In addition, when you put in a pool, normally your homeowner's insurance increases as well. So when you think about the cost versus the benefit, you know, a swimming pool will add maybe 5 to 10% to your home's value. So if you look at the cost versus the benefit from a financial perspective, it's usually not a smart financial move to put in a swimming pool. Now, my parents have a swimming pool, and I'm sure I'll hear from them about this episode, but you know, they bought a home with a pool as opposed to installing a pool. But again, cost versus the benefit, generally a swimming pool, not really good home improvement from a financial perspective. The second is wall-to-wall carpeting. Now there are some buyers, home buyers, and homeowners that prefer padded carpeting in bedrooms, but for the most part, home buyers, homeowners prefer hardwood floors to rugs, and when they buy a home that has rugs, they normally remove them, particularly if the rugs are old or not of good quality. Also, in terms of cost recovery, refinishing hardwood floors has a cost recovery of, on average, about almost 150%. And putting in new hardwood floors has a cost recovery on average of almost 120%. So those are good home improvements. Wall-to-wall carpeting, generally from a financial perspective, is not. The third home improvement that really doesn't add much value to your home is built-in electronics. And you know, the best home improvements are the ones that increase the demand from prospective home buyers, right? Things that other home buyers, when you sell your home, want. And built-in electronics actually can do the opposite and turn off buyers, particularly over time as those built-in electronics age and become outdated. So I recently visited a home, someone who was selling a home, and it had built-in electronics that I'm sure were state-of-the-art in the 80s or 90s, but now they didn't work very well, and they were kind of basically an eyesore. So built-in electronics, particularly over time, it's very easy for them to get obsolete and outdated. Not a good home improvement from a financial perspective. The one caveat I will say about all these things is, using swimming pool as an example, is that if you're the kind of person that really wants a swimming pool and is going to use it every day, regardless of financial considerations, it may make sense for you to do that. So thanks for your question, Ann. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.